Okay, so we're booted back up, and one of the things, speaking of booting, I wanted to show you guys, because this is a software tour, I want to show you how fast, thanks to the fast boot mode, when you're 100% cold, you have a cold power down, like you pull out the battery, the boot times are going to differ, but the fast boot mode that you normally enter into when you power off the phone is incredible. So I'm going to power off, and watch how fast it powers off. Done. There we go. It's powered off. Now I'm going to power them back on. You get a little vibration that you know that, oh, there we go, already powered all the way back on. Now, it's not a true power off situation right there, because the phone has gone into like a deep hibernate mode. But look at that. I mean, geez, you know, you're going to power down. Let's say you hit the plane. You're going to power down like that. As soon as your plane lands and your wheels hit the ground, you just hold the power button down, reboot, and before anybody else on the plane, you're going to be making phone calls. Look at how fast that connects. That's ridiculous, right? Watch for the Wi-Fi up here. I don't have a SIM card in here, but the Wi-Fi network should pop up. There you go, and all of a sudden, you're the first one on the plane to be making calls. One of the cool, since this is a software tour, let's take a quick look at the software on here. This is HTC Sense UI, so you get all these cool Sense widgets, including the clock up here. You get this little handy little launcher where you got the apps coming up like that, right? And they scroll. You got your customized home screen personalization options here, all kinds of personalization options like scenes, wallpaper, skins, widgets, all kinds of cool stuff. You got HTC's Leap feature, which basically allows you to hop around different home screen panes really fast. Instead of going from here all the way to the weather, I can go from here back to the weather, or I can do that by hitting the home button and exploding the screen like that. Okay, but I much prefer this gesture. It's a lot like an expose, right? Very cool. And one thing that comes with Sense is the friend stream. It aggregates your Facebook and your Twitter feed, and these are all my Facebook and Twitter friends that are coming up here. Really easy to glance at your social network updates. Your favorites, don't have to really explain that. This is HTC's location, and what this does is it actually pulls your map data before you leave, while you have a connection, and then it downloads all your map data right to the phone, so you don't have to have a data connection to really use the map. And that's really handy, because, oh look, it's orienting based on the direction I'm facing. It's orienting the map to face the direction I'm looking at. And all this data is being pulled without a data connection. It's not being pulled, I should say. It's actually stored on the phone, which is incredible because it makes zooming and all this. You see the zooms are almost nearly instant, right? Because the phone doesn't need a data connection to pull it down. That's really cool. That's one of the things built into HTC's latest version of Sense. And I wanted to show you how quick things work. Oh, also when you pull down, we don't have any apps fired up. When you pull down the notifications bar up there, look how fast these apps start up though, right? 1 gigahertz. Second generation Snapdragon does that. Look how fast that is. It just pops right up. And one of the cool things is because it's got that big keyboard, or the big screen, it has this big keyboard that makes it pretty damn easy to type. Really enjoying that. And notice what's going on here. That's Flash in the background. HTC's homepage is Flash, and it's working with the Flash. We're just going to go to IntoMobile.com. Loads it. Wow, it really loads it well. We are on Wi-Fi, but I mean, geez, that is really impressive. And, well, what else was I going to show you? Oh, right. So when you pull down the notifications bar, you have your recently opened apps, so you can quick switch between apps. Just like so. And if you have more apps, what happens? If you have more apps than this little row will accommodate, you can actually scroll sideways, and it'll give you all the apps. And the camera, watch how fast the camera fires up. Look at that. Incredible. Let's just take a couple pictures just to show you. We're going to focus over here, or maybe I'll focus over here. Take a picture. Go. Take a picture. You can hear the mechanical shutter going too. That's really cool. Camera's really fast. Nice. No dedicated camera shutter button, but whatever. And one last thing I want to show you is, because this is the latest from HTC, it's got the latest HTC Sense UI, which includes support for HTCSense.com, which is kind of like HTC's Mobile Me. So what that is basically, it lets your phone wirelessly connect to HTCSense.com. And HTC will track your phone I need a SIM card. I don't have a SIM card in here right now, but you add the account, the HTC Sense account here, and what it does is it'll track your phone's location. It'll let you locate your phone if you find it, whether it's under your couch cushions or in your car. It'll start ringing it, even if it's set to vibrate. It'll put it on a map for you so you can see where it is. It'll actually allow you to wipe the data off the phone remotely, and that's, it'll back up your data as well, all remotely. It's actually really cool. I'm sorry I can't show you this right now, but in a later video we'll show you how HTC Sense works. But that's a quick little software overview of what kind of software to expect on this Android 2.2 Froyo powered HTC Desire HD. Of course, again, 4.3-inch screen, second generation 1 GHz Snapdragon processor, the 8-megapixel camera with the dual LED flash, and the cool aluminum unibody construction. So that's a quick little look at the HTC Desire HD software. Stay tuned for more.